Welcome back to the Tactical Muffin Top channel, everybody. This is one of my more incognito get home bags. I like to have the get home bags not be camo or anything, and so they don't pop. This is an SOE bag, so I put a patch that I had over it so you can't see the skull, and I like Olight. Anybody who runs Olight, you have half the community say they're shit. You'll have the other half say, hey man, they're good. Whatever, they work for me, guys. You know me. I've carried this one for 6 months since release, and now it's no longer made. This Olight M1 Warrior X. This is in my left pocket every single day of my life, guys. I've had zero issues with it. I had a Black Scout Survival one that took a crap on me, which is like a thermite light or whatever it was at the time. I think they've changed, but whatever. That's not. This broke. I cannot recommend this bag because the zipper split out on me, and I took the gear. I mostly just had like hot hands and stuff in here. It still had like a couple pouches, but I had like some pins, some Sharpies, some zip ties, some gun cleaning cloths, and just some light crap that's kind of nice to have for tooling. I think I had like a couple trash bags in here too, but they're no longer in there because this has failed. So I just keep the zipper up here, and I figure if I gotta walk home with it, I'll put like the bags that are underneath the back seats. Not the bags, the like the little fleece blankets. You can buy like the fleece after like Christmas and stuff, guys. You can get like brown and green fleece blankets at like Walmart for like 50 cents, $1, whatever. So we'll buy them up. I probably got like 60 of them, guys. I'm not gonna even lie to you, but for $60, that's a lot of warmth. I have them in every car. They're small. You can vacuum seal them down. They're pretty nice. I like that. I have 3 in each car, one for me, the wife, and the boy. And then I have a wool blanket in each car. So the theory would be, hey, we'll wrap around with those and then put the wool blanket over like our legs or whatever, and then we'll run like the hand warmers underneath. The boy in the middle, we'll give him the body heat on each side, and we'll deal with the window. But that's kind of the theory. But I just have some small stuff in here. I think I have like some cheap ponchos. Yeah, some cheap ponchos. Rather have it than not. It's gonna be a little bit longer video. I've been lightening this up. I stick with the brand new thing of cough drops. Gum, I get dry mouth, and a little morale booster. I usually carry Altoids every single day of my life. I like these the mini cans, and I'll just refill them, guys. Like the minis are great, and I'll take them. I used to dip. I quit chewing, and this helped quit chewing. But I'll put this in the little coin pocket in my jeans. This is part of my EDC. If you get dry mouth or whatever, it's pretty nice just to freshen your breath for when you're making out. It gets hot and heavy and you want to get freaky. It's not a big deal. But and then some Jolly Ranchers. Sometimes if my wife's sugar gets low, she has like an issue with that. So we have some hard candy. Hard candy lasts okay if it gets sticky, whatever. Butterscotch, whatever. You can go to the dollar store and get this crap, guys. Don't go to Walmart and buy it. You're getting ripped off. But that's just like a little morale area, and it's quick to get to, especially with the kid getting older, and stuff like that. The hard candies are nice for him as well to keep him quiet. You guys know Life Straws are cheap, guys. You can get Life Straws like Amazon Prime Day, like $10. Just every time they're on sale for $10, just buy like 1 or 2 and stack them to the freaking rafters. Because worst case scenario, you can barter with this stuff, guys. Non-preppers do not have this crap. So if you can filter a lot of their water, or if you have like a squeeze or a gravity Sawyer, if you filter their water and you swap and say, hey, I'll filter 2 to 5 gallons of water, whatever, for you a day for X, guys, you're making a small business, a little trading post area for yourself, and everybody needs purified water. The great thing, if you keep stacking these, say you have 100 of them, right? End of the world scenario. I'm trading this for boxes of ammo so they cannot come and rob me, right? If they're dumb enough to trade ammo for this, and I have other ways to purify water, I am taking the ammo from people that could attack me after they know I have stuff they need to stay alive, right? I'm taking ammo, I'm taking guns, I'm taking, meds, whatever I don't have stacked to the rafters, I'm trading for that. I'm trading silver, guys. I'll trade all their silver because they need this to stay alive. They need this. You need purified water to stay alive, guys. If you have these stacked, You can get a 5-pack of them. I don't think it's Lifestraw brand from Southern Prepper One. Go to his link, guys. I'm not an affiliate with him. He just makes good stuff. I like his little wool blanket loadout. I think I'm gonna throw one of those in each one of the cars. But get a 5-pack of these. This is great for like a stocking stuffer for especially like normies, guys. Normies don't have anything like that, and you're gonna need this at a bare minimum. Okay, so it just rides in this because the theory is that's at minimum probably going to go in somebody's back pocket, or like you can use the lanyard, put it around your neck, because I want to run. If I'm going to run and ditch the bag, I have to have this and a big lighter in my pocket. Plus my EDC, right? So you can stay alive at a minimum. And then I have these Gerber bone saws, guys. This one's used, abused, beat up. You guys know I use these in my standard deer hunting video. Still got crap all over it because we use them. This cuts wood, this cuts through bone. So theoretically, firewood, right? And then I can strap it to my belt. If I had to ditch the pack, I have some shit on my belt. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll run like a tomahawk or a machete on these, but this is in the wife's car, and she drives a Jeep, and it just doesn't have that much room back there, and it clanks around on shit, and I don't like that. So, and she doesn't like it either, and happy wife, happy life, right? Try and do this one-handed, guys. This is gonna be a sneak, right? Kind of deal. I'm gonna do separate videos on this. This is shitty Blade Tech holster. I took a grinder to and took the sweat guard off outside the waistband. It fits my TLR1, and it actually fits my Olight pretty well. This, guys, I like these double pouches. You can get them on Amazon all day long for like 20 bucks. I kind of like this one because it can fit through MOLLE. Just Loctite all the screws down, guys. 2 mags. I do one. If it's like a shit hit the fan bag, guys, I'll do one Full Metal Jacket, because if I'm gonna lay down covering fire, it's gonna be the cheap shit. And then I'll run one hollow point mag, right? That's for more self-defense stuff. But if it's like shit hit the fan, rioting, Civil War, Hamas type crap, I'll run that Full Metal Jacket. I don't give a shit. I'll run suspenders. I put these in here because waiting on the core belt, because I'm a cheap bastard. The core central belt that I had a video on broke, and I was running a more budget belt, and I'm having problems with my back. You guys know, back surgery and stuff like that coming up. I went with suspenders. This is like 15 bucks at Walmart. It's not a big deal. I wish these clips were metal that help hold your belt, but whatever. The theory was I can still run all my outside the waistband stuff and have this on, and it'll be kind of like a slim little rig there, but outside the waistband, so I can go from concealed inside the waistband, which this is really comfortable, but if you're walking all day, guys, you want it outside the waistband because it's just going to rub, which sucks, and easier access. So, and then my backpack get home gun is a Kel-Tec Sub 2K. And I got sweaty hands and stuff. This thing rusts for some reason. I don't know. I need to get a different one. I don't give a shit. It still works. Olight ball door. It has a green laser and strobe. I have the batteries out of it because it activates with these touch pads in the backpack, guys. I'll throw this under my seat, or we'll throw it in the back of the car, and I'll throw like my black Carhartt jacket over the bag, and you can't see it with the tent. This is the infamous, the best budget red dot ever in the history of prepping. This is the Bushnell TLR 25. I have it on a QD mount. It holds close enough to zero when you take it off and put it on top of the reel, guys. I'm not going to do this 45 crap. I'm not going to pay 125 bucks for a rotating mount that, quite frankly, I don't trust the zero holding on it myself. This one runs 17 mags, and I have a Gen 5 Glock 17 mag in there with hollow points. So that's that. So it's ready to rock and roll as soon as I rock that charging handle, right? And then, sorry guys, bear with me. The bare minimum upgrades I would recommend to a Kel-Tec Sub 2K is get this fiber optic front sight. It's great. If you're going to run it with irons, you can run it with irons just fine. I think I want to do the trigger guard and the feed ramp and this, and that's it. Maybe this just because it's rusting, but I probably just need to clean it. I did do this little cheek cover because it was catching on my beard and it kind of sucked. I have this little Amazon deal. It sucks, whatever. When you take the red dot off, This is where my hand goes every single time. These little grip deals I have on my ARs and stuff. They give it a little color differential, right, instead of just all black. But also it fits the swell of my palm better. The swell of my hand, it fits it a lot better, guys. And this is where it goes. This is where my hand goes. I can run the light. The light doesn't move. The laser sighted in at 50 yards. So if it's CQB, I'll just roll in and pop, 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 pop. I'd rather run this for ballistics wise over a pistol, guys. But a nice thing with this is I'll run this if I had to, and then I can give the wife a pistol if she doesn't have anything. So it runs the same mags with this is the 23 with a 19, right? Conversion barrel. So I always carry a backup 17 rounder, and now thanks to Duke Liberty, I'm carrying 2. I'll run this in a horizontal holster, and this is what I put in it when it's night time at my house, because I'd rather have 18 rounds than 16. And then these are both 17 rounders, I think. Don't call me a liar. Look at me. Anyway, maybe not, whatever. 19s, it doesn't matter. For the pistol mostly. This is mostly for the pistol. I have this in each car door. I have one in, and don't say these Gen 5 mags don't run. This is a Gen 4, guys. They run fine. I haven't had any issues with it. I have had an issue in the Dagger because I have that magwell extension. But if you just slap it in there, they run fine. But this is my get home rig, mostly to cut weight. It wasn't a 10.5-inch AR-15 until all that pistol brace crap happened, and I'd rather have the shoulder contact and not have to worry about all that stupid crap in the ATF. But no, guys, this is it. And then I run this on a QD mount, and I run it right here. One-handed. So it will always run right here to the furthest the rear it can get, because my hand fits perfect with this, and I use this little QD as like another stop for my hand. So I got this finger groove right here, and I tried it with a handle, just like a fixed handle like I like on my ARs, guys, but it was just taking up too much weight, like too much space in the backpack, and it was snagging too much shit. So I went to this little deal. I had it with some other stuff that was just like junk from Amazon, but it works. So I have it right here. I use that little QD deal to keep my palm right there, right? And then run over the top. Put my finger here. My hand has nowhere else to go but right where it needs to go every single time for me to get the perfect shooting position that works for me. This fits my hand, this fits my stance, this fits how I shoot. Perfect every single time. So my hand goes the same place every single time, and if it's sweaty, it's raining, whatever, I get these to give me a little bit of texture, right? I don't do a touchpad just because this is a cheaper gun, and I figure if I'm gonna lose it, I paid like $70 for this. Like, who cares? I'd rather not have like a Streamlight or something on it. This works good enough. I do run this on pistols and stuff like that. They don't fit in my holster with this laser. I just thought the laser would be a better idea. Say I'm sleeping and the wife is watching camp. It's a lot easier for somebody who doesn't get as much time behind a gun to run a laser, right? It's a confidence builder thing for her. She's happy with it. She's good with the dot. She doesn't like irons. So integrated for me and the wife, this works. I have way more rounds behind it than she does, and obviously if you're a tactical dude, you're going to have more time behind it than your wife if she does not go to the range that much with you, right? This is pretty much plinking at the farm. She's taken a couple, like a possum and a coon with this thing. I've taken possums and coons with this thing. I ring steel all day long at 100 yards, and I don't want to go any further than that with a PCC, guys. People crap on Kel-Tec. Don't crap on Kel-Tec, guys. This is a great gun. This is a freaking great gun, and there'll be half the community will be like, Kel-Tec sucks, I don't like the folding thing, blah blah blah, bullshit. Smith & Wesson just made that one with the side folder, and everybody's coming in their pants for it, right? Everybody's like, oh god, oh Smith & Wesson, oh thank god, reliability. I shot against one, and I'm doing just fine against it. This guy, I've had this for years, guys. Who gives a shit? I want the Gen 3 to come out. It would be freaking badass. But no, actually, this was part of a payment. I put in a heating and air unit for a buddy on the side, and he was at a gun store, and I've been looking for one of these. He's like, hey man, if you'd want one, which one would you like, you know? I'm like, well, I'd like the 19 so I can run both mags, right? The 15 rounders and the 17s. But they had the 17. They had it in stock. You can never find these freaking things in stock. And when you do, they're like 150 to 250 beans higher than what they should be going for. You'll never find a used one unless it's a Gen 1. Because everybody who has them and everybody who craps on them still won't get rid of them. So that's my little rant on that. I got nothing bad to say about this Kel-Tec Sub 2K, guys. Actually, we kind of have, for weight and everything and training, especially 9mm cheaper, right? We've kind of integrated this into like a security SOP. So like we'll have a guy with a Kel-Tec Sub 2K, a gun, a pistol that can run the same mags as it, right? On their outside the waistband holster. And I'll have to show you the holster that we're kind of running with. It's from Walmart. It's like $40. It's that gray Safariland, guys. And we'll have a shotgun guy with them, and then like either somebody with a 22 on one side of the house, like we'll do like a rotating patrol around the house. So we'll have them do a big patrol around like the perimeter of the yard, and it's like 3.5, 4 acres. So it's a good walk to go all the way around it, you know. And then we'll have these guys walk around, but then like at night we want cross shooting fields, so 9mm crossing. And then we have shotguns to flank for close range, whatever, disabling windshields and stuff like that. And then we have like a 22 for varmints, just to get rid of them, keep them out of the garden and stuff. And then for ammo as well. And you can have an older gal or a younger kid run the 22, right, in patrol and still help, be a good set of eyes. And then we'll have a bolt gun for longer range. And that's kind of our standard SOP of how we defend the initial primary location. We also have 2 patrols on the we'll call them choke points, where we would actually have foot traffic and vehicle traffic and stuff like that, and we can lock that down with trees. But that is at the bug out location. This is to get home. And then I have the Stanley set. You guys know it. This is like $15 for the whole setup at Walmart. Replace that plastic ring. It's a piece of crap. Put a little thing off your keys on there. Otherwise, if you put this over a fire, it'll melt it. This is a newer one, so this one's actually pretty clean. I keep a Brillo pad to keep this in here from shaking, and then you can clean up with it. And then I have some rubber bands around here just to help keep it tight. And then I have like, what do I got, like mac and cheese or something in this one? Oatmeal, something like that. Oatmeal. I got 6 packs of oatmeal, guys. And I think I got like a pack of sugar in there. Nothing big. I'd rather have it than not, right? Oatmeal's good. And that rides right there. And then I have on the bottom, just to keep the bag, since it's like flexible, right? It kind of bends. 50 rounds, just some cheap stuff. Cheap full metal jacket. And then I have a door stop, guys. So in urban situations, especially when I'm more tactically trained than my wife, this can watch your 6 kind of, or give you more time to react. So if you get into a building, you're holed up in a room, right? I only want to travel at night. This is a little bit extra low-key security. Hey, you're in the room, bang, and then I'm sleeping in front of the door, right? So I have this plus all that stuff, so it gives us a little bit more time. Yeah, I mean, you can find these all the time. You can get this at the dollar store, I think, so not a big deal. I thought that was cool. Some hot hands. I got a Swiss Army knife, small mess kit, Sharpie, and then I have some potassium iodine pills here, a small splint, some hand warmers. Each one of my get home bags, guys, has this. I have doses written down for a child as well as me and my wife. If some really bad shit is going on that way, I'm not telling anybody else I have this stuff. This is for my family to get home to a better supply of stuff. If it's that bad, guys, we're chilling in like an old ass building that used to be like a nuke shelter or whatever, and we have whatever we have for food like in the vehicle and shit, and then like whatever I can pretty much jack at that point. It's kind of the game plan for that. But that's the bag. I'm keeping it light, guys. If I had to ditch the bag, I'll have all this stuff on me, right, at a minimum, plus my ADC. So It's kind of the theory behind that, guys. Try to keep it not very tactical. Go gray man on it. This is going to be a little bit longer video. I'll do a separate video on the Kel-Tec just because it's sweet. You guys know I like these. I'll probably do a separate video on them too. Whatever. Don't buy Blaytech. Don't buy We the People holsters. This sucks. This is better than We the People. The Kydex is a little bit thicker, but this QVO Kydex still kicks the shit out of it, guys. I mean, this is literal dog shit compared, but it works good enough. So I don't want to waste my money. We all go through the holster rotation, finding what works and what doesn't work for us and what we're willing to spend, and this is where I draw the line. I mean, $100. I always buy these on Black Friday. I think I paid $70 for my new one. I like red, but I just went black just to get it out the damn door quicker. But this is okay at best. But it's an outside the waistband holster, so I'd rather walk with my pistol outside the waistband getting home than inside the waistband for comfortability. So I actually run this on the treadmill at a 5-mile hike. I work about, by going and getting the kid and everything, it's about 30 miles, so I'll sweat a little bit, and I'm a big fat tactical muffin top running this, guys. So 5-mile hike. My wife will do the 5-mile hike. I'll just give her the backpack, and she won't carry this and have all this stuff on, but she'll just have the weight of this, so we can both walk 5 miles. Pretty easy. I think we could probably get home in 2 days. Probably want a break. You're gonna be sore and stuff the next day, so you're gonna be a little slower on the next day. So it's kind of my theory on it. If we can, we'll probably steal a bike and then hook up the little look, I got this operational security shit, guys, but this is the little bag, whatever, cart that I'm going to do a review on. It has all my canning shit in it because I had to move stuff around, but all my jars and shit are in that. But that would be what the boy would be getting carried home in to take the weight off of us, and then we could take this off if we wanted to, which would be like why I want to have stuff on me in case somebody, you know, if it's an EMP or whatever, they had an older car, whatever, they drove up on us and jacked my backpack, or they'd be like, yo, give me the bag and nobody gets hurt. I'm throwing them the bag, guys, if it's going to protect my family and I don't have to get in a fight. If they have 4 guys in the back of a truck with shotguns, I'm not going to start shooting at them. 1, I don't know their intent, right? 2, I'm not going to get my family in a line of fire. I will give them the bag. I don't give a shit. I'll have the bare necessities on me that we can get home. But it's only going to take 2-3 days tops for me to get home, guys. So that's what this bag is set up for. And this bag goes with us on long trips. This bag goes with us in whichever vehicle we're driving, whether we're driving my truck or the wife's Jeep. This bag is either under my seat in the back. I have a little locking deal, whatever, a gun safe deal underneath my back seat. It's like, I got it for like $300. Totally good investment, guys. Get that. It bolts to your frame or whatever underneath your seat. Remember, your vehicle's not a holster, so you want to have this shit secure. When it's in my wife's car, I run a wire strap through the barrel. And then if I have a little gun safe deal that I put a backup Glock in and a Mora knife and a lighter. And I have the key on me, and the wife has a key on her, but it's also attached to the frame. So my firearms are always attached to the frame, guys. So don't jack my shit, because by the time you get that figured out and you get like a fucking grinder or something, somebody's going to see you and report you. So, but your vehicles are not a holster, guys. It takes 10 minutes to secure it, guys. 10 minute stops. Just get up a little bit earlier. 10 minutes to guarantee your firearm's not going to walk off and do something bad with a bad person. Your firearm is not bad. The people willing to do bad stuff, if they're breaking into your car to steal shit, guys, they're a bad guy. Plain and simple. You need to be a sheepdog, and they're either a wolf or a criminal, and an extra 10 minutes can prevent that. So it's totally worth it. 10 minutes or $300. Not a big deal, guys. $300 ain't shit in this economy, so it's totally worth having a full under the back seat gun safe. Not to mention it's super nice for hunting. You can throw like your shotgun and stuff in there, some extra shells, so you don't forget anything. But this is a longer video. This is my get home bag video, guys. I wanted to go a little bit in depth on this. I'll break down some of this other gear in other videos, but this is Tactical Muffin Top out for now.